right, so this is the dining area of the residence. This, back in the day, would have been a parlor. What they have done now, the owner has remodeled this into a courtroom because they do something really, really cool. You can actually come in for 3 days and they will lock you in the jail and they will treat you like a prisoner. And it's very, very popular. They've got a lot of folks doing it. So that's the reason that the owner has kind of made this into a courtroom so that the prisoners can go to court. Now, right back here in this corner, there used to be a door there that went into the sheriff's office. And this is where they see the full-bodied apparition right here walking through that wall, like they're walking back through the door. So that's the claim here. Now, Christy and I were doing an EVP session right here, and we had the REM pod sitting over here on the desk, and we did have some REM pod activity. So that was pretty exciting. We've seen a lot of strange light anomalies in this area. I don't know what's causing them. We're going to have to really review the videotape, but we've seen some strange things that we've not seen before. Now, this hallway here, which is going from the residence into the jail itself, this is where they see the dog, right? They see a dog, a phantom dog going through here. Now, I will take you in here. This is the bathroom, but the bathroom and then the laundry room. And back in the day, this was the sheriff's office. So right on the other side of that, this is where the apparition walks through into what would have been the sheriff's office back years ago. Okay. Take you back out here. This is the front door to the residence, and of course here's the main staircase. I'll take you up there in just a second. But this was the main door to the residence, and here you can see the steel the steel doorway. This is where the jail began, and there was a steel door here back in the day that separated it from the residence. This is the booking area. This is where they would come in, the prisoners would come in, and they would be fingerprinted right there. And then if they were juveniles, this is the juvenile area here. This is where they would keep the juveniles. And then, of course, their accommodations are there. A little desk that you could be chained to if you were so inclined. And as I said, they have this event where you can come in and be locked in for 3 days, and they treat you just like a prisoner. They bring you in, they fingerprint you, they search you, and then they lock you in the jail. And I want to show you this key. This is like the coolest thing. This is the original key for the cell. Isn't that the coolest thing? All right. Now, here's the cells. And quite frankly, it looks just like every other old jail that we've been to. This area here, back in the day, would have been the common area for the prisoners. The bed would not have been here, but would have been the common area here. And of course, the jailer, when everybody was locked in, he could walk around here and check on the prisoners. This is the shower. which we are able to use. I don't know how much of it you can see. I don't want to open the door, but yeah, the jailer would walk around here and check on the prisoners. Now this is the original apparatus here that actually works the cells. Harvey has it open for us. As you can tell, it's pulled out so that the cells are open. If I were to push that in, it would lock all the cells. This was also a common area for the prisoners right here. There were only 3 cells in this jail that, for the male prisoners. This is number 1, and they're identical. Now this is number 2, and in here, on the bed here, we've got this light strip. Okay, we just had a little REM pod activity right there. Not quite sure what that was all about. But this light strip on the bed, it is motion activated, and the motion sensors off the other side of the bed, and this has gone off twice on its own. This is the most active cell. This is where they hear voices. They've seen it. Hello. This is where they hear voices. On the other side there, I don't want to point my light up there because we've got a camera sticking out there, but there was a full-bodied apparition over there that a guy that was sleeping here saw a full-bodied apparition. And of course, you've seen the REM pod go off, so we do have some activity down here now for whatever reason. This would have been, and I don't want to point the light up there because we've got a camera there too, but this was the facilities. How pleasant would that be to do your business out here in front of everybody? This cell right here, you can see it's about, I don't know, it's about a foot deep. This was the cell where they would put you for disciplinary reasons. Like I said, it's about a foot deep, couple feet wide. Here, 3D, this is locked, but Harvey did unlock it. The only thing that's in this little space here is a bed. This is solitary confinement. They would put you in there, not big enough, obviously, for you to stand up, but they would put you in there, and that's where you would stay. And then here's another cell. So this is where we are going to spend the night, actually here, and we will actually be sleeping in these cells. So we're kind of excited about that. As I said, it's a small jail. This is all there is to it. There is a second floor. The caretaker does live up there, so we are going to go up and investigate the women's cell, which is on the second floor. But otherwise, we are not going to go through the second floor because that's his personal living space. He has offered it to us, but I just don't think it's right that we do that. So I won't be taking you through his private living space. Okay? All right. Let's go up and see what the girls are doing. Now, back in the day, of course, this would have been the jailer's home. And like I said, this is his private living space, so we are not going to bother him. Thanks so much for taking the time to hang out with us. To see the complete spirit box session in the women's cell, check out our video linked below. Until next time, just say boo.